Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Uh, yeah, I don't think I got any videos up last week, but been a little busy around here. Anyway, we're back. My hair's kind of sticking up. That's okay, I guess. Just ignore the alfalfa. Yeah, kind of rinsed. Anyway, we're just ignore it. Yeah. So we're here today. We have a small book haul that I got this month, and from Goodwill, of course. So I thought I'd pop in and show you guys that. Like I said, it's small. It's 3 books, and yeah, we got some new things happening this month. I kind of got an idea for the my book videos to change a little bit different, not different in taking away, but different in adding some little themed, not themed. I don't know what you call it, but it's something. It's still a booktube. It's something bookish. But yeah. So for our April book haul, we have. I can't move that. Okay, never mind. I thought I could move my little screen around, but I can't. We have. Again, I got these at Goodwill. So the first one is James Patterson and Dolly Parton. Let's see if I can get a better. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Um, James Patterson has co-wrote a book. I don't know how. I don't know how much co-writing of this book that Dolly Parton did, but it's Dolly Parton, the Dolly Parton, the singer Dolly Parton. Because I questioned it myself when I came across it on the internet. I was looking up new James Patterson books, and this isn't that new. Um, and I was like, is there another Dolly Parton? Because I know she writes songs, but I didn't, you know, I don't follow her that closely that I know everything that she does. I don't. But so this is Run Rose Run, and it's supposed to be well, it says in the massive #1 bestseller thriller, and it was first paperback published in 2020. It's last April of 2023. But I think this book was 2022. But if you've been here before and know what I've said about James Patterson, uh, I collect James Patterson. I like I know there's people out there that probably don't, but that's okay. I like James Patterson. And I collect the hardbacks, the first edition hardbacks, and when I can. But this one I wanted to read. I really wanted to read this one, and I found this at Goodwill. It's in really good shape. Let's see, it's not. There's just a little scratches. There's a little binding has a little crack, and I might have. You can't see it right in here. I might have done that myself by opening up the book, but my nose itches. Um, yeah, I really wanted to read it, so I did get the paperback, but I eventually hope to get the hardback also. But yeah, this is interesting. It's about a new singer arrives in Nashville. She calls herself Annie Lee Keys, and she has more beauty, talent, and ambition than most, and a dangerous past that she's running from. Her performance of original songs at open mic night at Cat's Paw Saloon downtown transfixes Ethan Blake, backup musician for country star Ruthanna Ryder. Boy, these names, I tell you, they're long, and Ruthanna may have retired for deeply personal reasons, but that doesn't mean she stopped writing music. Now, I know Dolly Parton writes a lot of music, and she's written music for other people that sing her songs. So one of I think I don't know if it's the most popular, but the popular one that probably everybody knows is Whitney Houston's "From the Bodyguard." I may look it up and pop it up. Um, The Whitney Houston song from The Bodyguard. Dolly Parton wrote that, and then later Dolly Parton sang it and recorded it. But anyway, says when Ruth Anna hears Annie Lee sing, the legend decides to help the ingenue. But a boost from a megastar like Ruth Anna may spotlight the talented newcomer's secret. Now Annie Lee may not live long enough to realize her dreams of stardom, or for the world to learn her true identity. Run, Rose, Run is a novel glittering with danger and desire, and a story that only America's #1 beloved entertainer and its #1 best-selling author could have created. Anyway, I am excited to read this when I'm going to get to it, hopefully soon. Yeah, it is. So in the back, there is like this songbook of songs, like the lyrics. Like pretty good amount. Songbook. Songs by Rose McCord. I'm assuming I just gave away a spoiler. I don't know. It says all song lyrics, copyright 2021, Songabilly Music. I wonder if that's made up. Clearly these are songs. Like that many, and that many, well, like that many pages of lyrics. Yeah, that's neat. So there is, looks like, I'm trying to get the page count, 407 pages. Anyway, Goodwill, $1.99. Like I said, it's almost looks brand new. Like somebody got it. They took really good care of it while they read it, or they did not read it. And the next one is Karen Slaughter, The Last Widow. Okay, so I was looking for one of her Will Trent ones, but they didn't have this. I think this one, they might have had one other Karen Slaughter at Goodwill. All these books came from Goodwill. Nose itches. Sorry. The Last Widow, Karen Slaughter, and this one seems to be her other series, the Grant County series, which I guess introduced Will Trent. I'm gonna have to read that because this has to do with a character from that, and the medical examiner Sarah Linton and her partner Will Trent, an investigator with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. Things happening outside my window again. So this one, it's a Karen Slaughter thriller. So it is on a hot summer night, a scientist from the Centers for Disease Control is grabbed by an unknown assailant in a shopping center parking lot. The authorities are desperate to save the doctor who's vanished into thin air. And it says, 1 month later, the serenity of a sunny Sunday afternoon is shattered by the boom of a ground-shaking blast, followed by another seconds later. One of Atlanta's busiest and most important neighborhoods has been bombed. The location of Emory University, 2 major hospitals, the FBI field office, and the CDC, which is Center for Disease Control, if you didn't know the abbreviation. Medical examiner Sarah Linton and her partner Will Trent, an investigator for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, rushed to the scene and into the heart of a deadly conspiracy that threatens to destroy thousands of innocent lives. When the assailants abduct Sarah, Will goes undercover to save her and prevent a massacre, putting his own life on the line for the woman and the country he loves. So he had a love interest that wasn't Angie from Will Trent. Well, technically, if we think about Angie's character in Will Trent, they had known each other for a long time, probably obviously longer than this. But anyway, doesn't matter. This got sidetracked. So this one, paperback, it also is $1.99. And I don't know when this was written. Oh, there's lyrics in here too. This is just a singy, songy book haul. Da 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 da. Does say First William Morrow paperback edition published in 2020. Hardcover edition of this book was published in 2019. Okay. 2019. Hardcover 2019. This is 2020, I think it just said. Anyway, this is in good shape. This is in good shape. I mean, again, like new, has a few little things, but you wouldn't, I don't know where it came from. There's this like printed UPC sticker. It's printed on there. You can't, if I could, there we go. So I don't know where, I don't know, like new, uh, again, somebody read it very carefully or they didn't read it at all. They probably had intentions of reading it and just didn't get to it, like so many of my unhauls are going to be. I have another book unhaul coming up. This you will see this. Yeah, today it's Tuesday. So this next month, May, which is tomorrow. May is tomorrow. So the last book I got was it's a surprise. I wasn't planning on even getting the rest of the series of this um book series at this time. I got the first one because I'm doing a in December I have a readathon I'm gonna do. Um and we'll get to more of that later, but I got the first book in the series, and that's really the only reason I got that book was to do that. But this one I found the hardback. It was at Goodwill, $2.99. Now, I did some investigating. This book, Comanche Moon by Larry McMurtry, looks brand new. There's a few like wears on the cover. There's a little bit of a probably somebody had some coffee splashed on it, but it's like it could be like probably whatever that is washed off. And it's got this label on here that somebody put that I've tried to get it up. I think it'll come up cleanly. And it has a Goodwill sticker. This is a hardback. I looked it up and I looked in the book. It's a first edition. It came out in I think it was 1985, and it is the final volume of the Lonesome Dove saga by Larry McMurtry, Comanche Moon. Now, I did see a long time ago the miniseries Lonesome Dove. So that's the reason I'm interested in actually I was interested in reading Lonesome Dove, the first book. But now now this little gem, because I looked it up, I don't know. I looked it up on this place that sells first editions, and I don't even know what the price was, but it was sold. And this looks, other than like this little splotch here, it looks like this book's been sitting around. It doesn't even look like it's been read. I mean, the pages are like pristine. I mean, just like new pages. You can't, yeah, from 1985. And this, I don't know if that's meant to be like that, but this cover is a painting. The cover is from some painting. I looked that up too. I can't remember the paint. It was some, it's a like a westerny painting. But yeah, so this uh is a first edition, um, which I was pleasantly surprised. This says copyright 1997. But I looked this particular book up, this style, and it says, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I thought that Lonesome Dove was written published in 1985. So there's, I believe there is 4 books in this Lonesome Dove saga, and this is the last one. Um, I think so, because there is Lonesome Dove, and then there's like a bunch of other books he wrote. I know Streets of Laredo, Lonesome Dove, Comanche Moon, and then there's one more, which maybe it's Dead Man's Walk, or who knows? I don't know. I yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, Lonesome Dove. It says on the in this inside write up. Lonesome Dove was 1985. So this, yeah, this was probably written in 1997. You could probably Google it. I know I Googled it and I just forgot. But it has all these names that I was just like, really, Larry? I mean, you couldn't come up with it was just weird. I mean, I realize I shouldn't say weird for Native American names. I mean, they have they for a reason they name their Native American names. But I just if you're making it up, I mean, maybe this is based on some real Native American. Okay, I'm just gonna one is okay, I can go with this saying it. Kicking wolf, that, sounds like a now I want to say reasonable, but it's not my it it's none of my business. But then there's one buffalo hump. Buffalo hump, like a hump on a buffalo or a buffalo hump, not too that's a camel. This is a buffalo. I could maybe that's Native American sign language. That's my own sign language. Yeah. So there's these gosh, I think my thing's timing out. I hope you don't see that. If you see that, then sorry. If you didn't, just we're gonna move right along. Anyway, there is quite a few names like that in here. And there is a bad guy called we don't know. Anyway, a Mexican bandit. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Amondo. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. It's Ahumado. A sinister Mexican bandit chief. Um, Anywho, a lot of not wilderness, westerny things happening here, and yeah, my little prize find at Goodwill this last this last month, April, was a pleasant surprise. So like I said, it's in really good shape. I have to really take care of that because maybe someday it'll be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Probably not. I don't ever get that lucky. I haven't even won the lottery yet, although I have won, when I've played like a free ticket. But anyway, I get sidetracked again. But that is my 3 book hauls from Goodwill. And we see. Oh, that's better. Stand in the light, Amy. Yeah. Um, Shoots. Things like this always happen. I can't do anything normal. Anyway, that's a haul. 3 books. I wasn't gonna get any books at all, and then I happened to I had to stop. I had to stop, but I did get some other good things, which is craft items. I got like a steal on these cutting mats, 3 large cutting mats. If you're a crafter or a sewer, you know what these cutting mats are. And actually, right there is where they are. You can't see, but there's 3 of those. They're all attached. They're standing together. These 3. It's 3 foot by 2 foot cutting mats. I I got a steal. If they would have known I was stealing those, they would have like raised the price on me because there was a sticker attached for 3 of those 3 mats, 2 feet by 3 feet, and they're Fisker. 2 of them are Fisker brands, and one is a Ulfa brand. And the price on there was $14.99 for all 3. And I went up and asked. I took them. I like grabbed them really quick. Because I used to work at a craft sewing shop, Joann's, American Crafts, for a little while, and so I know those things are, they're not cheap. And so I went and asked if they were really selling them for $14.99 for all 3. And they're like, "Oh, let's go ask." Because the guy took them and we went back in the back and he asked and he came back. And I didn't even know there was another sticker. Like it wasn't even a sticker. It was like masking tape with the price written on it. And I never seen that. Because the girl tells this guy she was going to have him go back. She says, "Oh, there's another price on there too." And I was like, "Oh, it's probably more. The price is probably more." And I don't know if I should get them if it's like, if it's $20, I think that's still a good deal. But anyway, and then if it was $14.99 for each, I was like, it's still a really good deal, but I don't know that I could afford to get all 3 of them. So the guy comes back and he's like, "Oh, Yeah, it's all three, and it's $9.99 for all three. I was like, I'll take it. I didn't even, I wanted them to hurry up and you know, scan it. Got so excited again. But yeah, that was a steal. That was a steal. That one and finding the first edition of that was quite a trip that was impromptu. I didn't even I it was like wasn't meaning to go till the night before. But anyway, okay. So that is the April book haul. And I should be back here Thursday. We should have a video on Thursday, and we're going to talk about our new things happening on our Thursday show. And I like to think of this as my little show, since it's being published in the public domain, and I know mostly only 3 or 4 people have probably watched this that I actually know, but that includes my mom and my sister and my dad. But yeah, so my little show on BookTube here. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so Thursday, I should be back Thursday with a video. I'm trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for my BookTube videos, and then I'll have videos, and then I try to put some videos on Saturdays that are just different, not necessarily book related. I mean, they can be. It's not like, I mean, I make the rules, so if I wanted to, I can. But mainly, it's like I garden, so right now I'm growing some vegetables that need to be transplanted in little pots. So that's going to be a video at some point, if I don't kill them before I get them transplanted. Anyway, so I have gardening, I like cooking and baking, and I have pets, and if you could probably hear Daisy and Minnie, yeah, that's two of my pets. And then we have some cats. We have outside cats and we have inside cats. Inside cats, they're a little temperamental. Um, Anyway, yeah, so Thursdays, I'm trying to get a Thursdays booktube going, and I'm going to call that my book talk. We're going to talk about, obviously, books still. It's not like it's changing to cat talk or craft talk, although cat talk and craft talk and dog talk would not be a bad show to do one. Yeah, there probably already is one. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll come back Thursday and we'll talk about what we're going to do on Thursdays. And I do have some of the things. I have my book reviews for April coming up. I believe next Tuesday, which I'm pretty much almost done with the guest list, and I'm over halfway through Pet Cemetery audiobook. So those probably are the only two book reviews, but that's okay. And what else? Oh, my book unhauls. I'm going to have another book. I'm trying to have a book unhaul a month. So that way I know I'm going through my books and I know what I'm going to get rid of. We're donating them back to Goodwill. And actually, there's where this here is a stack of unhaul that we're going to do. I keep it out because that reminds me that I need to do a video for that. And I still haven't got the pointy things going in the right direction yet. Working on that. That could be another year before I figure the directions. Anyway, that's just me. But yeah, so we're gonna have some things going on, and I've kind of worked out a book TBR that it's not exactly set to those specific books, and then I kind of wanted each month to kind of have a theme of like books I want to read. So like May is the theme is mothers. So I want in my book TBR to have something about mothers or the word mother or mothers or something like that. So and then some months I got a new planner. I've been working in my new planner, and it's one of those that you can just put together and buy the insert papers and stuff like that. I'm having a lot of fun with that. So I'm already so busy that things are getting filled up in my planner that I need to start working on next year. But anyway, so yeah, like with the themes of the month for books, and I have written down a list of kind of went through each month to try to pick out a theme. So like some months might have a co-theme. So like June, there's a lot of things in June. There's like so I enjoy Shark Week well, that's in July. But let's skip that. But I do enjoy Shark Week. So July will have Shark Week and something else. Well, July is Independence Day, so obviously we're gonna have some patriotic books with nonfiction patriotic books. But June is actually the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Um, and if you don't know anything, it's World War II. It was the Allied troops landing on Normandy and pushing through France to crush the Nazis. Um, anyway, so yeah, so that's the 80th anniversary of D-Day is coming up now, and I am a history geek. I have my degree in history, U.S. history. I also had a minor in anthropology, so I'm a I'm a history geek, those type things. So I've been really wanting to incorporate some of my nonfiction historical reads in my booktube. So I've kind of found a way to come up with the book talk and the book theme of the month, and then the book of the month. That's just a whatever I want to pick for the book of the month, what it sounds good, or I've been the most anticipating to read for that month. Um, but also, yeah, so we have June. Um, like I said, it's the anniversary of D-Day. Also, it is. Let me get my planner. This is my planner. That's May. But I just got a plain plastic see-through cover, and I added the dividers, and I added all of my thing is this one's getting too it's already I I started it, oh, excuse me, burp or something. I don't know. So it starts in May. So that's the thing with building your own planner. You can start it whenever you want. You want to start it in November, start it in November. But the January through April, if I put them in here, they wouldn't fit. So what I did is I've ordered another binder with some more dividers, and I'm going to split my planner into 6 months. So right now until the end of in the next year, I'll start that. But the like this is I have May through December in here, but next year I'm going to do January through June is the first 6 months of the year, and then I'll switch over to the second 6 months, would be July through the December, and because they're getting pretty thick. Because I know we got sidetracked from the booktube. Sorry, I just got so excited about my new planner that you can't see. You can't see. So this I've created a little index card. So each month I have a list of books of possibilities for um, my book TBR for the month, and then oh, I have, so I found all these pages on Amazon. You can go on Amazon, you can find all this make your own planner. You can buy planners already made, but I was doing that. And this is significantly cheaper, I believe, for me. But anyway, so I got these pages. So I have like weekly pages, and then I have I put in a weekly meal plan page, because I was doing it on the computer and doing like a monthly spreadsheet meal plan calendar, and then I decided, oh, I'm just going to put in a weekly one, and then I can print out and this size of the planner is A5. It's a A5 size. You could look that up. It's not a regular like binder size. So I could print out a monthly calendar meal planner like I did before, and just make it smaller, and put it in here too, so I can look at the whole month if I wanted to, and then you can go through the week, and then it has daily sheets, and then so I have monthly, weekly, daily, my meal planning weeks, and I'm also going to I'm going to print out a yearly calendar and put it in there in the front. And yeah. So I have these little index cards. I've kind of went through the month. So these tabs, it's different kinds of floral and plant and things is the dividers that I got for this. It came in a 2-pack, which I needed them all because there were 6 in a pack, so it's 12. They also came with the like 3, I don't know if you can see that, labels of the months. And it had actually the full length name of the month or the shortened name, the abbreviation, and it had some other little things on the labels. I don't know where they are right now. Maybe, maybe not. Hmm. Oh, yeah. So I have extra like pages for my planner, which is good. Um, I don't know what happened to the labels. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't even. I shouldn't even be talking about this on my booktube. But anyway, we started talking about this because of my May book list. I already have filled out here. It's just an index card. I just punch some holes. It's right in there. Great. Love my planner. Brought to you by Amy. But I got all this stuff. I got all the refills, the binder, the dividers, off of Amazon. And you can just Google till your heart's content. Anyway, so yeah. So my Thursdays is planned on calling it book talk. And then we'll just have either a one certain book I want to talk about, or I don't know, what's going on, or some new books coming out, or whatever, whatever. It's just another book video for Thursdays I want to do, and make it fun, make it happen, make it boogie. But okay, so that's my book update, my book haul for April, and thanks for coming by. And we'll see you back here hopefully on Thursday. And you guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.